Well, the sun has proven quite elusive this year, but, you know, we did our best to follow it. And our summer of sun chasing continues here on Morning Live as we spotlight South Africa's most iconic landmarks.
Absolutely. And today we head to the Northwest Province, known for its rugged bushveld beauty and world-class retreats.
Our producer Tom Molepo, anchor Liezle Wilson, and cameraperson Masabata set out to explore everything that the Northwest Province has to offer.
All right, let's take a look at what this premier summer destination has on its cards.
Welcome to the Northwest Province. This is the mecca of adventure in the country. We explore all the beauty and tranquility that nature has to offer, as well as the iconic landmarks. All these activities on offer fit for families, businesses, and leisure alike. So we're going to start things off here at La Hoya. Of course, it's one of the hidden gems here in the province. For SABC News, I am Liezle Wilson. Let the adventure begin. If you're dreaming of a break worlds away, look no further. We found a hidden gem here in the Northwest Province, La Hoya, and we're going to be chatting to the General Manager of La Hoya, Ryan Eichmann, perhaps to tell us a little bit more about this tranquil experience. Ryan, thank you for your time at the SABC. 5 minutes in, you really get to experience the gentleness, the calmness, how loud the silence is as well. So tell us about La Hoya, the jewel, and what's an offer here upon entering.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for coming. La Hoya, lodge, spa, wellness, conferencing, bushveld views, you know, it's the works. La Hoya came about in about 2021, based off a refurb property that we purchased and renovated. We decided that Harties need something. Harties obviously 15 minutes from Lanseria International Airport, and you arrive and that's it. That's it. Tranquility, peace, fresh air, wildlife, everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Speaking about that stone throw away from Joburg and its accessibility as well, I mean, talk to us about the different offerings. Yes, there's the pool in nature, in the bush, the animals upon arrival. You can walk about as well. The way the rooms are also designed, the food, the cuisine, impeccable, soul food.
No, 100%. So our main aim of the game here was a pause in the bushveld. So you can really jump out of Joburg, pause in the bushveld. Our accommodation facilities are obviously top class. We've got your luxury units with private splash pools, really opulent, reasonably priced as well. Then we've got your family self-catering units based more for kids and parents and baby cots and all those nice things. And then we've got a hotel block for the conferencing and the groups, where accommodation needs to be efficient, effective and clean. So we really decided with accommodation we need to capture all of those markets. Then from a conferencing point of view, we've got 4 venues, up to 150 people, that the guys can break out of the normal office environment, come out to the bush, half an hour's drive, and have a productive 3, 4, 5-day conference, which is doing exceptionally well. We've got an adventure center on site as well, zip lining, archery, axe throwing, and that is going to see some major development in the next few months as well, with a partnership there with GZ Adventures. We've got a wellness center that is a wellness center, so it's not just a little spa, indoor heated pool, outdoor heated pool, gymnasium, nails, skincare, hot stone massages, the works, as well as a gin bar down there on site. Obviously weddings, it's not our core market, but we've done some fantastic weddings here, and it's definitely something that we are looking into going forward.
I also just wonder if we're looking at it being the festive season, tourism aspects. I mean, you're obviously integrated into the Northwest Province and the offering here. Can you tell us about the expectations, what that flow also looks like for this December and beyond?
100%. So we've got a very diverse year in terms of business. During the year, lots of conferencing during the week, lots of leisure on weekends, being so close to Joburg and Rustenburg and Pretoria. And your festive season really gets going. So your leisure market picks up. Families extend their stays 3, 4 nights, and they don't go anywhere. They stay on site, they enjoy our facilities, and if they need to go, obviously we've got the Harties. The Harties area, we're based in the cradle of humankind, which is obviously, that's another whole world to explore.
Okay, so we've arrived. We've settled in at La Joya, and the adventure continues here in the Northwest Province. So follow us as we continue to follow the sun. The adventure continues. Welcome to the magic of Van Gaarden Cheese Farm, where craft and character and calmness is the order of the day. Let's check out what they have to offer. Come with us. We are now joined by Anya Schipper, farm manager at Van Gaalen Cheese Farm, to tell us about what's on offer and what experience one can have upon arriving here. Thank you so much for your time at the SABC and welcome. What a glorious establishment. I mean, there's so much to do here. So fascinating to realize that entire process that goes into this. Tell us, what is really on offer here? How does this differ from some of the other experiences as well?
Look, our whole vision is family. That is our thing. We stay on the farm, we raise our kids here on the farm, and that is our begin goal, and it's our end goal is to have more people come here, families come here, kids explore, elderly just enjoy the day out. We offer from start to finish so many things for different age groups. So we do believe in obviously diversifying and making sure that anyone has something to do when they come to the farm. So we do things like hiking trails, cycling trails, social events, sporting events. We've got our restaurant that people love to come to. The food is amazing, so you won't miss out on that.
So there's a lot that's on this table right now, and I can see there are different colors and textures and ingredients that would have been used. So perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about what goes into this process and what the final product entails.
Sure, so we make 17 different types of gouda and 3 types of feta. So technically we're not allowed to call it feta because there's some rules and regulations, but it's feta for everyone that wants to know. Okay. So the 17 different types of gouda that we make, 6 of them actually differ in maturity. So we mature them from around 18 to 30 days up until 5 years. Yeah, the whole rule of thumb with cheese is as long as it's in the right environment, you can actually keep it for as long as you want. It does stop maturing at a certain point, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can keep it for many, many years.
Well, from theory to practice, let's take a look at what goes into this actual process. Anya, you are obviously standing outside the process where James is literally doing his magic. I don't know really what it entails. Tell us a little bit more about all the equipment and Wednesdays and Saturdays. Why is the perfect day for this cheese to be processed?
I can't tell you why we chose Wednesdays and Saturdays, but it works for us. I say if it works, don't mess with the process, eh? Okay. But basically, this is from start to finish. I always say this is when you're baking a cake, you've got your mixing bowl and all of that stuff. This is our mixing bowl. This is our whole area. So it starts from our milk coming and arriving in the tank there at the back. We do not have our own cows, only me on the farm, sorry. No, I don't milk enough, so that's too bad. But we've got the milk tank there at the back. And then our milk obviously goes through the pasteurizer because we have to make sure we apply to those regulations as well. Once it's gone through the pasteurizer, the milk is clean. It goes into this stainless steel vat that you'll see here. Okay. And this vat, I would say, is your mixing bowl of where the magic happens. That's where we add all our ingredients with the milk in order to ultimately make the cheese.
Well, we're at the final phase of the cheese making process. Anya, perhaps you can tell us about this room. It looks very, very detailed and specific. So what's really going on inside here?
So this is our maturing room. It stays 16 degrees throughout the year. We constantly check the humidity, also to make sure, because obviously mold is a big threat to us. So we always want to make sure the humidity is not too high. In this room is where we store, taste, cover, protect our cheese, do all of it until it goes out, obviously, to be sold.
Okay, Anya, you, me, we belong together. you gotta love that. You get it? Okay. That's it. That's a wrap. Van Gaalen Cheese Farm out here in the Northwest Province. Anya Schipper joining us, farm manager, telling us about the process, what you can expect, and just some of the fun-filled activities that are on offer at the establishment. Stay tuned for more. As we continue to follow the sun, we found ourselves in a little pocket of love. This is Little Paris, where love goes a long way. Join us as we check it out. Love it, lock it, leave it here. Welcome to Little Paris in the Northwest Province. We're following the sun here, where love goes a long way. We're going to be joined by the General Manager for Little Paris, Gustav Germesesen. Thank you so much for your time. This is a remarkable little magic island that we're in the middle of, obviously in Hartbeespoort Dam. But this has a long history as well. Take us back, and obviously now how it's become such a major tourist attraction as well.
Thanks for having me. This place was built in 2014. It was actually a movie set for the film French Toast. So we started the construction of this whole place in 2014. Movie premiered in 2015. So there's 2 sets inside. The one set was the gallery, which was also part inside the movie, and the actual bar area was also part in the movie French Toast. So when the movie came out, afterwards, obviously, people started asking, where is this place? Where is this place? And obviously we're in the heart of Hartbeespoort, which is a tourist attraction by itself. And after that, we just started opening up the restaurant. We built the replica Eiffel Tower that you can see just behind us. And from there, it just boomed.
It was actually quite interesting because when you arrived there, there was a little area where you could buy a lock, and that also meant something upon entering. So tell us a little bit more about the experience people undergo when they arrive.
So we are actually in French Toast Coffee Cafe at the moment. In the movie, it was called Cafe Alexander, but when you drive into the complex, which is called Little Paris, you immediately get that theme of being in Paris, especially when you walk into the restaurant area. It's a very picturesque venue, as you guys saw, and we'll see it's beautiful inside. We've got the replica Eiffel Tower. You can actually buy your own little lock and engrave it, and go to the Love Lock Bridge and put your lock on. We've got the Love Wall, which has got I love you in all the languages written on it, which is great. We've also got our French toast themed menu. All our food is French toast themed. It's a great menu. People love eating here, having drinks here, having cocktails here.
We're here, we've made it onto the boats. And we've got this beautiful mountain backdrop, the Magalies Mountains. We've got the beautiful Hartbeespoort Dam stretching up before us. It's a front row seat into this magnificent landscape. And we're now going to be joined by Dion Mostert. He is the founder of Harties Harbour. He's also the founder of Harties Boat Company, to tell us about this experience, of course, what's on offer and the magic that this place has. Dion, thank you so much for your time and welcome to the SABC. Thank you for showing us this beautiful sunset. It literally has been breathtaking. You know, you felt the energy shift, the calmness as well. It's the gift of what this body of water offers, right? So take us back to the concept of this, how this all started for you, and how it's grown over the years.
Okay, well, this started with a single boat, and it's grown over the years with myself and my wife. We do it out of the passion for people. We love to make people happy. That's what we do.
Sure. I mean, it's people are happy. It's the festive season as well. And we're on, the different boats as well. We saw some bigger boats. You can see the different cruises and our offerings as well. So tell us about those packages.
Okay. So we started with the Alba, which is a more a luxury cruise, but also fun. 2-hour cruise with food. And then we go on to our more informal Danny Boy, 2 hours with food, and then we offer 1-hour cruises on Toro Yummy, a smaller vessel.
Well, you can see the Northwest Province has so much to offer. Come rain or shine, there are plenty of things to keep you happy and enjoying, especially in this festive season. So continue to follow us as we follow the sun and make happy happen. Our adventure continues here in the Northwest Province, and we continue to follow the sun. So as you can see, we are near at the next adventure with the Hartbees aerial cableway. We're literally about to see Hartbees from a whole different angle. Please join us as we continue on this adventure. So far, we've enjoyed the magic and wonder of La Hoya, Van Gaal Cheese Farm. There's Little Paris, there was the cableway, Chili K, and Harties Harbour. But there's so much more that the Northwest Province has to offer. So we're going to be in conversation with the Chief Marketing Officer of the Northwest Parks and Tourism Board, Deborah Muiketsi. Perhaps to tell us a little bit more about this offering. Deborah, thank you so much for your time with the SABC. Thank you for the adventure as well. What an exciting time for the province, especially in this festive season. And there's so much to do. Tell us how you've put all of this together and the diverse activities on offer.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for actually taking the time to come and enjoy the Northwest Province. I think when we put together this itinerary, we really wanted to create a memorable experience where you could take the SABC viewers along and really show them what's on offer in the Northwest Province. It is a province that's rich in heritage, rich in culture, rich in sports, in leisure, and that's what we're about as a destination. Just talking about our heritage sites, as our hidden gems that I'm going to speak about, we've got Fruitford Dome, which is an amazing heritage site. We've got the Daung Skull site. That's one that you really should explore if you want to know about, the beginning of mankind. But in terms of your culture and your heritage experiences as well, we've got Mpebatu Cultural Museum that's based in Muruleng, and that really just tells you the story of the Bakatla tribe. We've got the Royal Bafokeng Sports Center that was very famous during the 2010 World Cup as well, and a very nice hotel which is called the Royal Marang as well, that just really shows you the best that we have on offer in terms of our village and township experiences in the province as well. But we've got amazing parks in the province as well. Johannesburg is the most renowned and well-known internationally, but if you're looking for a more premium experience, there's Madikwe that's got some of the most beautiful lodges that you'll ever see with regards to the wildlife and safari experience. We've got your smaller parks as well, like your Mafikeng Game Reserve. And if you're into fishing or angling, we've got Bushveld Bird Sanctuary, which is one of the biggest bird sanctuaries in the world, but it also offers that fishing and that angling experience. As well as Bloemhof Dam. It's a very popular site as well that brings together various people from different walks of life. The Northwest is very easily accessible. I mean, it's a stone throw away from Gauteng. It's very close to Mpumalanga. It's very close to Limpopo. So that's really the target market that we are really trying to speak to during the festive season and for the rest of summer.
Speaking about the cultural elements and just what's on offer, I mean, beyond all these experiences, there's the beneficiation when it comes to the local economy and the value chain as well. Can you tell us how that's affected, particularly in this festive season?
You know, it's very important that being one of the provinces with the highest unemployment rates, tourism actually plays a very important role, because the more tourists that come into the province as well, they are able to then benefit even our informal traders.
And I know the projections, the expectations as well. What are those facts and figures looking like for you?
Well, I'm glad to say that in this region where we find ourselves right now, which is the Bojanala region, post-COVID, we are growing in the double figures. When I last checked, I mean, with Hartbeespoort Company as well, they were telling me that in the first 2 weeks of December, they've already reached over 10,000 visitors for that experience alone. So, you know, the 9 provinces do compete against each other when it comes to tourism arrivals. And for us, I think our biggest focus right now is improving our regional as well as our domestic visitors in the province. And it's the experiences on offer. They're authentic, they're beautiful, they are unique. So we're really trying to attract and promote domestic travel. Get to know your country, get to know, your neighboring provinces as well. Yes.
Thank you so much for highlighting the gems that this province has to offer. I know it's festive season, so there's lots more adventures that continue, and we'll continue to follow all that action here. Stay tuned. We followed the sun here to the Northwest Province. As you can see, there's literally a view of a different kind. We are high in the sky looking at Hartbeespoort and just taking in the magic, the adventure and the heart of this place, and obviously the province at large. What an absolute pleasure it's been. But this is not where it ends. There's plenty more as the festivities continue and beyond. But we're going to leave it there for now. So stay safe, travel safe, and happy holidays. For SABC News, I am Liezle Wilson.